Hi, Love Tribe. Welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. And I had some of my followers ask me if I would do a singles only reading. So I'm doing a singles only reading. The problem with that is I only have a few people that consider themselves to be single on my channel. But if you resonate with being completely single, maybe you've got someone on your heart and mind, but they're just not in your energy. Maybe it's a crush at work. We're going to take a look at, it's a pick a pile reading. I want you to pick which pile resonates with you. And we're going to take a look at the potential of somebody new coming into your life in the month of June. Okay. Remember, these are potentials. Only take what resonates. It's a collective reading. Never give your power away to a reader. You always use your own discernment. And if you are already on some kind of a romantic journey with somebody, this probably isn't your reading, but you can watch anyways because you might get guidance too. If you were drawn here by the title, my guess is Spirit brought you here for a reason. All right. If you would like to book your own personal private reading, everything's in the description box below to do that. And if you would like to join Patreon, which is newly launched, I've already put a ton of content up, especially if you join as a VIP. I'm teaching a tarot class. In the future, I'm going to be teaching a crystal class. I'm going to be teaching the numerology. I'm a certified numerologist. It's going to be an ongoing thing, and it's well worth the money that I'm charging for it. Everything is included in your membership price, but there are 4 tiers, and so it's affordable for everybody. If you're interested, there will be a Patreon link in the description box below where you can go check it out and decide if it's something you want to do. At the end of the month, everybody that joins Patreon, or if you order a private reading, if you donate a deck of cards or a cup of coffee, if you somehow monetarily help me in my mission and my growth, then you are entered into my gratitude giveaway, which is at the end of June. And it's going to be bi-monthly. Every 2 months, I'm going to do a gratitude giveaway for all of those who support me and my mission. And so if you're interested, you'd like to book a reading, not a party. Would you like to book a party? I'm ready to party. Anyhow, if you'd like to book a private reading, everything you need is in the description box below. And I'm going to bring you down so you can make your choices. Everything's upside down. You might want to look at the thumbnail in order to get a better picture of the piles. So pardon me because it's very hot today. I'm kind of sweating. I live in a trailer court and I haven't installed AC yet. So it's like really hot today, almost 90. All right, so pile number 1 has this beautiful blue, I think they call it angel aura quartz because it's titanium coated, aqua titanium coated quartz. I don't know. Anyhow, the next one is Amazonite heart. And number 3 is this Hollandite, star Hollandite quartz crystal. This is the very crystal that you will win if you book a personal reading or donate a deck or somehow, financially support my channel. You will be entered into the drawing. You can go over to the community tab, and there is a link that I attached in the description of the drawing that will tell you everything you need to know about the star Hollandite crystal. It's a nice crystal. It's a good crystal, guys, especially if you're on the ascension journey. So go check it out if you're interested. All right, make your selection, and I'm going to see you at your pile. And guys, I'm teaching myself editing, so in the future, you won't see me doing all this. Hopefully, if I can get her done. So, pile number 1, messages of love. I've got a whole bunch of stuff here. You're the purple aqua aura quartz. Let's take a look. I've got tarot. I'm using the the Light Seers Tarot for the past and the current energy, and I'm using, gosh, it's Mercury retrograde, tongue-tied. I'm using the After Tarot for potential outcome. All right. So what does the month of June look like for my pile number ones? There you go. This could go into July too, because this is the Cancer card, but you've got the Chariot. That's actually the past energies. Ooh, the current energies is the Three of Swords. Future potential is Five of Pentacles. Ooh, with the Lovers. Wow. No? Okay, Spirit said no, it's the Two of Cups. It's the After Tarot, so it looks different. It's the Two of Cups. I feel like in the month of June, I feel like you actually already have somebody on your heart and mind. It's somebody that you know. This is somebody that came in really quickly in the past. They broke your heart and then they left you. And you're hoping for some kind of a reconciliation in the month of June. I'm going to look at your oracles to see what Spirit says about that. I'm not sure that anybody's really coming in for my pile number one. I'm really sorry. I see that you're wanting it. I see that this person could have been a Cancer. It doesn't have to be, but I see that this person came in like, I'm hearing, he came in like a wrecking ball, something like that. Came in right like a wrecking ball. Broke your heart and then ghosted you. But you do feel like this person is your soulmate. This is, Two of Cups energy is, I feel like this person is my divine counterpart. So I'm not saying there's not hope for the future. There is when the Two of Cups comes out. I'm just saying I don't feel like in the month of June it's going to happen. But we're going to look at the oracles because the oracles could change that whole dynamic. So in archetypes, we have the Martyr and we have the Mediator. So in the light attribute, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. Light attribute, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. So I don't read reversals, but I do see self-pity here. The shadow attribute is addiction to self-pity. I'm going to show you the card. You can look at it yourself. This person is wallowing in emotion. That's what I feel. This could be your energy with this Three of Swords. I feel like it's both of you. Mediator, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. So I'm really feeling with this I'm looking at this picture. There's a woman sitting facing us and a man and a woman facing away. It's like you guys are connected somehow through friends. See, I'm seeing this as the masculine energy. This is the feminine energy. And there's somebody that connects the two of you. All right. You're not directly connecting in the month of June, but you're connecting through someone else, through possibly a coworker, a friend. This could be somebody that, like I said, it could be somebody you work with and you've got a friend that is a mutual friend. But there's a go-between here. Somebody who's trying to help the two of you heal this Three of Swords. Now, for some of you, there could be a third-party situation. This could be somebody that's definitely in between the two of you, but I don't feel that. I have to be honest. This is a helper, because look at this card, okay? This is the after tarot. So in the normal tarot, it shows these two people walking in the snow, right? And the church window represents that they have the potential to go in out of the cold, to get warm, to get resources, to get help from the church. But they choose to stay outside. And the reason why they choose to stay outside is because they don't feel valuable or worthy. But here I'm seeing a helper. This is somebody who is in the circle. It's a friend, it's a coworker, it's somebody that you know, it's somebody in your own tribe, because she's also out in the cold. So this could absolutely be somebody that you know who's been there, who's gone through this type of a situation. They understand the point of view that you're coming from, and they're trying to help. This could be a counselor, which is kind of weird because it's a singles reading. But I do know a lot of you aren't single. You've got people on your heart and mind. So if that resonates, this could be, seeking counseling, getting help from somebody else. But this could be you broken up from your soulmate too. For some of you, this could be somebody that you actually, were married to maybe, or living with, or dating long term, and they broke your heart. They left you out in the cold, but you feel like they're your true partner. And so maybe there's some counseling that the two of you are seeking. But whoever the teacher is, whoever the helper is somebody that's actually gone through the very same thing. So hopefully that'll resonate with you. Next, we have nothing is yet set in stone. That tells me that there is potential here. I saw that with the Two of Cups. I don't think it might happen in June, though. We have finances and career. I was feeling that for some of you, this could be a coworker. This could be somebody you work with. This could be somebody who doesn't feel worthy of you, or maybe your own self-worth is low. And that's why, whenever we don't feel worthy of love, we get heartbreak. And that's just a fact. If you don't want your heart broken, you need to know your worth and be willing to have healthy boundaries around what you will accept in behavior. So this, with finances and career and the Five of Pentacles, this could be somebody from work, or this could be somebody with very low self-esteem. I am seeing the martyr, poor, poor, pitiful me. This could be your energy, or it could be your person's energy. But if you're going to take a walk in the cold and feel sorry for yourself and not know your own worth, then heartache is what you're going to experience. And so Spirit wants you to seek counseling, seek guidance, ask a friend, get some help on this, okay? Because nothing's yet set in stone. All right, next we have imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So for those of you who are completely single, and this might not be somebody coming in from your past. This could just be that somebody in the past broke your heart, and now you don't know your self-worth. Our ego takes a hit when somebody hurts us. So this could be a healing journey for you, and Spirit telling you that you need to change your thoughts. You need to change your energy so that a soulmate's energy, because it feels like, and I'm going to say it, although I do feel like I'm picking on you. I feel like you don't know your own value, your own self-worth. I feel like you're low. You're wallowing in self-pity. You don't feel like anybody loves you, like you're going to get anybody. You've been down in the dumps and lonely. And I think there's a potential here for you to get counseling, even from somebody like me. I don't know what kind of coach I am. I help people heal their traumas. You can call it an empowerment coach, life coach, ascension coach, twin flame coach, but I channel from spirit. And spirit gives me the guidance that each person needs in order to raise their vibration and heal whatever bonds are tying them into the lower energy. So if you need help with this, get help. You need a mediator. All right. You're going to have to stitch this together because I feel like there's different storylines here. But if you resonate with being somebody who's heartbroken, who falls in love with love, because that Chariot card is, when I meet somebody, I move too quickly and then I get my heart broke and then I get dumped. And all I want to do is meet my perfect counterpart. But as long as you're wallowing in this feeling of nobody ever loves me, nobody sticks around, everybody leaves me, you're going to have a hard time manifesting because you have to become the vibrational match to what you are trying to manifest. So if you are trying to manifest love, you have to have self-love. So if you need help, reach out. If you already have somebody in your circle that's willing to help, reach out. I do see in that situation that there is help available. Now, if you resonate with somebody who you're trying to manifest back into your life because you were already dating and there was some kind of a breakup or heartbreak, and then the two of you separated, then this could be your person's energy, this could be your energy, but somebody needs to know their value and be open to receive. Okay. And it could be somebody at work for some of you. For others of you, this is all around your own self-worth. And it could be finances too. Maybe the person, for instance, maybe you make really good money and your person doesn't. So they don't feel good enough to be with you. And so that's what caused the breakup. Or vice versa. Maybe they make a lot of money and you don't, and it was an issue. Finances could have been an issue because it says financial issues are a factor. So take it as it resonates, but this is what I feel for you, pile number 1. Your last card is new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. So that was, I was feeling also that for some of you, there's a common friend that's going to maybe possibly get you, they're going to build you up, get you feeling better about yourself, and they might even introduce you to somebody new, or they could absolutely help you heal somebody that you've already been with, because it does say recommitment to love or a new love. It's going to be different for each of you. Take it as it resonates. I love you guys. This has been pile number 1 for my singles, what you can expect in the month of June. It looks like a healing is possible, but you're going to want to get help. And if you're trying to meet somebody new, you need to collaborate with friends, say, hey, you know anybody? I'm kind of single and I'd like to get dating again. Do you know anybody, or could you hook me up or whatever? All right. So that was at 18:35 and we are going to move on to pile number 3, or I'm sorry, pile number 2. Thank you, pile number 1. I hope that this works out for you. Let me know in the comments section if it resonated with you. And we're going to move on now to pile number 2. That was 54. I'm going to change that. All right, pile number 2. If you picked the Amazonite heart, puff heart, beautiful. At first, I thought it was chrysoprase, but when I looked it up, it looks more like Amazonite. It was a gift, so I didn't buy it. All right, we're going to take a look at your past, your present, and your future potential when it comes to meeting somebody new in the month of June, or possibly somebody from the past. We'll see. So in the past, you had the Knight of Wands. Somebody was guarding. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles in the current situation. You might have already met somebody. Yeah, I would say you're going to do fine in the month of June. Pile number 2. All right, let's get these energies looked at first. So in the archetypes, so first of all, it looks to me like in the past, you were guarding your heart. You were, things weren't easy for you in your love life. Let's just put it that way. The Nine of Wands is all about that wounded warrior who hasn't given up hope, but they're feeling pretty burdened. They're feeling pretty downtrodden and guarded, right? But then you've gotten your current energy, this beautiful Ace of Pentacles. So this tells me that you're going to meet somebody, or maybe you already have. You might have already gone on that first date, right? Or had that first offer. Maybe somebody reached out and said, hey, I'd like to take you out on a date, and you've been thinking about it, right? But the Ace of Pentacles is something solid. You can bite it. You can bury it in the backyard. It'll be there anytime you go to dig it up. At least in the current energy. All right, future potential, Six of Wands, winner, winner, chicken dinner, and wish fulfillment. This is great, guys. This is absolutely awesome potential. Now, remember, the future is never written in stone. It's always potential. But whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, it's a seed. And if you plant that seed, because look at the roots on it, okay? If you plant this seed, and you nurture it and tend to it, it's going to flourish and grow, and you're going to have success, and this is going to make you happy. In the After Tarot, it shows Apollo returning from war as a victor, and there's somebody there to meet him, right? There's a girl that he's got his eye on. He's crowning her. He's claiming her. And this is wish fulfillment, right? This is going to be very fulfilling. But I have a warning here. Don't be an overgiver. Now, it could just be the energy of this card because it's the After Tarot. But it looks to me like you might worship this person. You might put them on a high pedestal. You might not feel worthy of them. You might think, oh, how lucky am I that this great guy or girl has their eye on me. And if you resonate with being an overgiver, because I'm seeing this person here catering to this person, it's like this one's kind of going out of their way to make sure this person is happy. 10 of Cups, this is like a very self-gratifying card. 9 of Cups is my wish fulfilled. And I see this guy here is, in servitude to this guy. He looks tired too. So there's a warning that comes with this. Know your value, Ace of Pentacles. You are absolutely worthy of anybody that comes into your awareness that you have, that you like, okay? Don't be an overgiver. Don't, chase them. Don't text them every day. Don't, say what they want to hear to please them. Show up authentically. Let them get to know the real you. Because here I've got the student, humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. I feel like this is your energy. I feel like you've been learning about your value spiritually, because I look at the 9 of Wands as a very spiritual card. 9s are spiritual. And this is, you've been through a lot in your life. I feel like the divine has stepped in and taught you some lessons around your value. And I think you're about to get tested in the month of June. I think somebody's going to come in and the universe is wanting to know. You've been you were the student. We've been teaching you how to know your value, how to, be in a healthy relationship where you're not in codependence. And so I think you might get tested in the month of June. Spirit wants to see, can you meet your person in a place of equality? Do you feel as worthy as them? Do you feel like they're too good for you? Do you feel like you have to people please in order to keep them so that they don't abandon you? I think you're about to be tested, and I want you to step up to the challenge. All right, because we have child divine in the shadow attribute. It says an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. And so this is, you are a child divine. You are a divine child of God. And it looks to me like the divine is trying to show you that it's your inheritance. You are inherently a Christ, God, divine being, right? Christ consciousness. You are a creator being from a creator race from the original creator. And I think that you've been learning spiritual lessons around self-worth and codependency. And spirit wants you to be able to defend yourself and not allow people to take advantage of you. If you meet somebody that you really like, test them. Don't let them test you. Make sure you have those healthy boundaries in place. Make sure you know your value. Make sure you don't let them make you feel like you have to be their servant or you have to take care of them or people please them. Listen, let them get to know the real you, have healthy boundaries, watch for red flags, and stand up for yourself. Communicate clearly about your needs and what you're looking for the future, because I think you're going to get tested. This looks really good, but you can't show up in the old energy of not knowing your value. If you do, it's going to become a karmic lesson. That's what I'm hearing. So if you don't want to be tested and not, because nothing is a failure. It's all lessons. So it's okay. I mean, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But the thing is Spirit's trying to test you. Are you ready for the real McCoy? Are you ready to see your value and to attract a counterpart that is going to treat you as their equal and not make you their ego stroke? Don't stroke their ego. Don't stroke their ego. Codependency is something you're trying to overcome, is what I see, and Spirit's going to test you. So now you got a warning from TR. You're going to step up and rise to the occasion, and you're going to know your value. You're going to state it clearly in the now moment. You're going to say, listen, I want an equal. I want somebody that sees my value. I want somebody that's going to show up and contribute. Somebody who is going to, it's going to be an equal give and take. And never, never, never settle for somebody that treats you less than. Okay? All right, let's take a look. We've got balanced spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. So this is a lesson from the universe. They're trying to teach you how to apply it practically in your life. Okay, you need to know your value and you need to have healthy boundaries and never, ever, ever accept anything less than what you are worth, and never put another person above you. And if you have a habit of making other people better than you, then that's what the universe, that's the spiritual part of this. The spiritual is part of it is trying, to balance you out and teach you the lessons, the student, that you need to apply it practically in your life, to practice it. So you're going to be tested. We have codependency. Holy shit. I told you I felt it with these pictures. I love that after tarot. When you use it right, it really does speak. So if you guys are interested in reading intuitively, that's how I read, and you haven't joined Patreon, go down and check it out. So we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. You cannot put other people above you. You have to know your value and don't chase, okay? Never chase. Allow them to text you first. Let them plan the dates. If you're the only glue holding it together, let it go. Not meant for you. If you show up right, the universe is going to reward you. You're going to have success and your wish fulfillment. but it's not going to be you catering to somebody else. It's going to be somebody who mirrors you, who can absolutely see your value and worth. Next, we have life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. That's spirit saying trust. When you go with the flow, that's being in the flow of spirituality and consciousness. It's like, I'm not chasing, I'm not running. I am just going to let whatever it is unfold naturally. And I'm going to show up as my highest and best self and have faith and healthy boundaries that I am worthy of my own wish fulfillment. Leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. I told you I feel good energy here, but it's a test. This is a potential for you to really, really finally see your value, to finally succeed and get a wish fulfillment. As long as you show up right. You can't show up as you can't worship the person. You can't. If you do, then it throws everything out of balance. You have to be equals. Okay. But it is safe to take a chance. You got a huge pentacle here. This could be a potential seed for the future, but you've got to show up right. You got to practice what you've been taught by spirit. It's time to walk the talk. Okay. We have fate. This is a destined partnership. So now I'm going to tell you, it very well could be. This could be the one. But what I'm seeing here is that you were fated to meet because you have been on a journey of self-discovery, and the universe is throwing people in your path to see if you're ready. So it is fated. You're going to meet this person for a purpose, and if you show up right, it could be the one. If you show up wrong, it's going to be another karmic lesson. It will become a karmic lesson, is what I'm seeing. So know your value. You're worth it. Trust me, you're worth all that and more. Okay? So pile number 2, your reading was really simple. It wasn't nearly as long as pile number 1's, but I mean, when spirit brings obvious messages, then obvious is quicker. All right. So I love you. This week could potentially be an opportunity for you to show the universe that you've learned some very big lessons and you see your value. You've got nice, healthy boundaries. You're not chasing. You're open to receive. You're no longer going to be in codependency. You're going to take a leap of faith, be in flow. You're going to, go with flow too, right? And it says balance, 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 balance. I'm seeing balance. And this very well could be the one if you're ready, is what I'm hearing. If you're ready. If you're not ready, it's going to end up being a lesson for you to take forward into the next time. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to move on now to my pile number 3s. And we're looking at singles only. It's a 33... 20. All right, pile number 3. If you chose the star hollandite quartz crystal, you can see the stars in there, hopefully. Right there, there, and there. Anyhow, go check out my community tab if you're interested. You could get put into the gratitude drawing, and in order to be put in, all you have to do is book your own private reading, donate a love donation, donate a deck of cards, or join Patreon. Patreon is $2.22 a month, up to $22.22 depending on the content that you're wanting to experience. Okay. All right. Let's take a look for my pile number 3s. We're doing past, present, and future. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot for the past. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. The present, the 4 of Cups. Potential future, Ace of Swords. Ooh, and the King of Cups. Dang, hot diggity. I want to get we have Servant, and Messiah. Okay. Okay. Wow. So the potential for meeting somebody, this is kind of similar to pile number 2. During eclipse season, the universe is trying to teach us all a lesson for our future. What serves us gets to be in our energy. What doesn't serve us needs to be sacrificed. I want to bring you down here. Okay. So I'm seeing that, the Wheel of Fortune in the past with the Four of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Cups. I feel with this Wheel of Fortune, just hold on. Can I clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please, in the past energies? Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in the past energies, please. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in the past energies. Yeah, Three of Swords. Okay. That's what I was feeling. All right, so I think for you guys, there's some healing that you're doing around past loves. And this could very well be somebody from the past. Somebody that you've okay, it's really similar to pile number 2. So you felt really lucky when you met somebody. Now, this doesn't have to be who's coming. We're talking about the past. In the past, there was somebody that you met that you thought you were destined to meet. You thought they were the one, and they broke your heart. Okay. And you've been on a healing journey. And so in the month of June, I think you're still doing a healing thing. I think that you are working on healing your codependence because, you like to help people. You like to be needed. You like to be loved. You like to be wanted. And you take a delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. This is beautiful energy. You're very loving, kind, giving. You're showing up as the King of Cups for some of you. And what I see is that, you've been healing. And so maybe you're not even open to receive somebody new. Because I see this Ace of Swords and it's been, set in the ground. It's like a boundary is what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing a conversation that's enlightening or triumphant. I'm seeing a boundary, a line drawn in the sand. This is you taking back your control. This is you being the boss, because that back in the day, the falconer, I guess is the word, was considered to be a person in high standing. You had to have a lot of money and a lot of worth to have a falcon and to be able to train it to hunt for you. And so what I'm seeing here is you knowing your value, knowing your worth, and you're drawing some kind of a line in the sand, not willing to really be open to receive love. It's like you've been pouring that love back into the pond or the lake. It's like, I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready. I think you're still working on... I don't see codependency. I just see a loving nature. I see you wanting to be a really loving, kind, giving person. You're the kind of person that would give somebody the shirt off your back, right? You're you're the kind of person that if you knew that somebody was sick, you'd make them chicken soup and you'd take it to them, or you would offer to take care of their children while they were out of town, or take care of their dogs, or you're just a very kind, living, loving, giving person. And you could even be a water sign, quite frankly. Don't have to be. But you're just kind of that ooey gooey chewy type person that nurtures other people. And because of that, you tend to attract people with this Messiah complex, right? People who like to be served. They attract people into their life like you because they need somebody to validate them, to show them that they are revered and loved and nurtured. This is somebody who can't nurture themselves, so they align themselves with somebody who takes care of everything for them. It's kind of like the mommy complex, right? And I feel like this is the kind of person that you attract. And not because... I don't really feel like you're codependent, though. I don't feel like it's because you don't know your value. I think it's because you're a kind person and people take advantage of that. And so you've been learning how to be more selective because you're healing your heart. You're being more choosy about who you align yourself with. And you're drawing a line in the sand and you're saying no more. You're being very selective. It's like you're in a interviewing process, right? You're sitting on your throne and you're allowing people to bring cups to you. Look, here's a cup. No, thank you. Not interested. Right? Here's a cup. No, thank you. Not interested. You're pouring these cups out. Now, I hope you're doing this in a healthy way. It looks like you are, because it looks like you're healing. But your vibration of love, of unconditional love, actually, is what I see, makes you a target. You're probably an empath. And in the past, you would fall really fast and hard for people, and then you'd get your heart broken because you were attracting... I don't want to say narcissist, maybe. I mean, if that resonates. But basically, you were attracting people with this Messiah complex, right? An exaggerated belief that they are the only means through which a cause can succeed. Somebody that really has a big ego, and they align themselves with minions. In their opinion, you're a minion. But in your energy, you're just a very loving, kind, giving person. It's like you're very non-judgmental, right? Pardon me. But it looks like Spirit's been teaching you that you need to be more selective about the cups that you accept. So let's get you some advice. I don't even know that you're open to receive in the month of June. I think you're on a healing journey. I think you're going to say no to most of the offers that you get, unless somebody shows up right. And maybe in the oracles, we might see a new energy coming in that is better. But right now, the energy that I'm seeing on the table is not... it's like you're not seeing them as your wheel of fortune. You're not accepting the cups that you've been being offered thus far. So let's take a look. We have... you're very close to achieving your goals. So as you heal and as you start recognizing the patterns of the people that you attract, and seeing the red flags and choosing better, because that's what I see you doing, is choosing better, you're so much more healed, and you're going to achieve your goal. We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This is Spirit telling you really need to slow your roll, right? The Wheel of Fortune. If you meet somebody new, get to know them. Don't just automatically dive in. And I'm absolutely seeing that you're not going to. I feel very confident that you're going to take your time. You're going to interview people. You're going to go out on dates. You're going to see their potential. You're not going to take anything at face value. You're going to go deeper. You're going to get to know the person before you commit. That's what I see. All right, next we have, twin flames. Holy cannoli. Your passion ignites. Wow. So for some of you, okay, only take that if it resonates. It says you're very close to achieving your goal. So let's say that this is your destined partner. This is your twin flame, right? Twin flames. God, I didn't think we're going to go this deep, Spirit. What's this last card before I get abundance? You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. So if you've been on the twin flame journey, a twin flame comes into your life to heal you. It doesn't feel like it because they trigger you. They mirror all of your brokenness. They show you where your flaws are. Not that you're flawed, but where your belief systems have prevented your highest and best growth. And so this was a destined journey to healing. And Spirit has somebody here, whether this is you or your person. I think it's you. I think in the month of June, you're holding your person to a higher standard. You're telling them, you're going to tell them to take you guys are going to take your time. So I just need to ask. I know I didn't clarify for anybody else, but come on, you hit me with the twin flame thing. So is there going to be communication in the month of June between these two? Will there be communication in the month of June? This is only a week's reading, guys. Or I mean a month's reading. Will there be communication in the month of June between these two? For those who resonate with being a twin flame, will there be communication in the month of June? There's the damn Emperor. Will there be communication? Will there be communication? Three of Pentacles. Oh, with the Five of Wands. Yes, there's going to be communication. You are going to, and this person is going to see a different side of you. They're going to have to really come in knowing their value because you now know yours, okay? It's like they can't be handing off that cup to you. They need to drink from it. They need to love, they have to become better. They need to come as the Emperor, or you're not going to accept them. Come changed or don't come at all. That's what I'm seeing. Come changed or don't come at all. But I do see a willingness. This person has done the work. Or some work. Because see, look at this was hidden. This person's been working on themselves and their worth. See, it's coins. And this is a depiction of them. They've been working on their self-worth or their finances, or they've been bettering themselves because they're showing up. Now, maybe not in the month of June, but I feel like you will get communication. You might already be communicating, but it looks to me like whatever they were offering in the past, you told them no. You might have walked away. You might have, you might have drawn a line in the sand and said, come right or don't come at all. Things need to change, right? And so Emperor energy, twin flame, and the Five of Wands in this deck, this is a communication. This is, Five of Wands can be internal conflict. It's where you've got cognitive dissonance, where your monkey mind argues with you about everything. Well, you can't do it. You can't change, right? Fives are about change. You can't change because of this, 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 and this. And this is this person sorting it out. They've sorted it out. They're sitting down those negative vibes, and they're taking a stance, and they're saying, listen, this is chaos, and I'm going to bring order to the situation, right? Messiah. I feel like this, Messiah card, if you resonate with being on a twin flame journey, this is in the upright. This is serving humanity with humility. This is Christ consciousness. But this person wasn't showing up in that energy in the past. And so healing had to happen. And we do have 2 3. So there could be a third party situation in this. Only take it if it resonates. But there's been work done. I'm not going to say all of the work has been done because we're only doing the month. But it looks to me like there might be an opportunity for the two of you to get to know each other again, because I think this person has changed. I think you're changed. I think you need to leave the past in the past in order to heal. Forgiveness has to be had, and you have to get to know each other all over again and not judge your person or them judge you from who you used to be when this heartbreak happened. This is, and I'm seeing you being very, very, very picky. Literally, like the Queen of Swords with the Ace of Swords. You're drawing a line in the sand. You're telling this person, if you haven't changed, go away. I'm only willing to get to know you and to be in this journey with you if you've done the transformation, because it looks to me like you're holding them to a higher standard. And it does look like we've got, look at Emperor on the table, Empress under the deck, 3 cards deep. So the Empress, we got the 6 of Pentacles with the Empress, the Page of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. This person knows that they need to they need to level up. You could be dealing with an Aries. It doesn't, I don't know. But yeah, I'm seeing water. I'm seeing all the elements except for Pentacles. So, oh no, there's Pentacles here. But I feel like for some of you, there might have been somebody else in the past, or maybe not. But when I get 2 3s, it makes me speculate. Only take it if it resonates. I just think in the month of June, you might get communication, and the communication that you return is going to be, listen, we can't do things the way we used to do them. I'm not your servant. We've got, you very well could have. You might know you're a twin, they might not. Serving humanity with humility is what you're supposed to do, but you weren't there. This person didn't get it. They didn't understand. This person's been working on their value. And they're showing up as an emperor. I think they've been working on themselves. They see their value now. They see your value for sure. They didn't feel good enough. Well, actually, I feel like in the past, they thought they were too good for you. They treated you like their servant, right? But I think then you had this huge grow up or glow up, and now they're seeing you in a whole different light, and they know that they have to show up right. Because if they don't show up transformed, changed, you're not going to accept them. You're going to pour their cup out. When they bring it, you're going to dump it out. You're not going to accept it because you've leveled up. You've seen your worth. You've done a lot of healing. You're drawing a line in the sand. And because you did that, it says you've done the work and abundance flows to you now, and you're very close to achieving your goal. So Spirit is telling you, good for you. You're doing great. Hold your ground. Know your value. Take your time. And don't accept anything less than what you're worthy of. It does look like this person has been trying really hard to sort things out and to heal themselves too, so that they can, it's like you went first. That's the whole twin flame story. Feels to me like you could be the divine feminine energy, and you followed your guidance and you learned the lessons, and now your person is, you're holding them to a higher standard. Show up right or don't show up at all. So I love you guys. That was a beautiful reading. I wasn't expecting that. But I did tell you that it's hard for me to do singles readings, because most people that come to my channel come because they resonate with being a twin flame, or at least on a sacred ascension journey of some sort. But there are some people that just found me, just discovered me through Rich Lop, and they might not resonate with this, and they probably picked a different pile. But Spirit wanted to include everybody. So those of you who have been my love tribe, my standbys, the ones that came here for the ascension journey, it looks to me like Spirit designed a pile just for you. So I love you guys. Namaste. I will see you next week. Okay. I'm going to be starting, I won't be making them public, but I'm going to be starting on the mid-monthlies, because now that I'm doing extendeds for Patreon, if you're interested in deeper dives into the zodiac readings on the 1st and 15th of each month, join Patreons at $4.44 a month or higher. And you will get extended readings for every one of the zodiacs twice a month, and 2 extra readings a week. Okay. So I love you. I'll see you wherever I see you. And until then, know that you truly are part of my love team. And I am so grateful to have you here. All right. Namaste.